Do not attempt to adjust the direction of your sled. This is a Wally News sled jack. It cannot be stopped, it cannot be controlled, and it is the only real news service out there doing a Christmas special.
Hello and Merry Christmas to everyone. Welcome to the Wally News TV special Christmas issue. I am Willem McDuff.
And I am not responsible for this. Anyways, at the center of this special, Wally News faces controversial religious problems regarding Christmas.
Also, why is Santa overweight? Catholic Church authorities are horrified to discover the truth behind the obese saint's center of gravity.
If that wasn't enough, a major drug dealer has been caught bringing presents for good children.
So let's get this show on the road. In a shocking move, President Saddam Hussein Obama announced today that Christmas has been officially delayed. As you may or may not know, Christmas is held on several different occasions in regard to the Christian wave one belongs to. It is unclear when Christmas is really to be held, and different timetables point different dates. According to Saddam, until the issue of Christmas date is resolved and he gets another Nobel for it, Santa is not going to get a visa, the reindeers are in quarantine, and the sled will remain locked in Denver boots. Head of the Roman Catholic Church, Pope Benedict XIII, issued a statement today saying, "It's obviously the 24th of December, Saddam lost his mind." Saying how President Obama never had his mind to begin with, this statement has been met with some understandable skepticism.
Now billions around the world hold their breath, fearing empty stockings, vacant chimneys will be their only symbol of this year's Christmas. A Wally News reporter tried to get Santa's response, but the jolly fat man has refused to give us an interview.
The rest of the world isn't getting anything. Why should Santa give you something? However, so long as Santa's sled and reindeers are not released from police custody, you can expect a lot of Christmas trees to remain empty this year.
State Patrol spokesperson J. Edgar Vacuum told us, "I'm sorry, but we cannot give the sled back until Santa foots the unpaid parking tickets and the deer feeding bill."
In other news, bells are not jingling in the Betty Rockford Rehab Center tonight.
Wally News investigation has come up with a positive match under the alias St. Nicholas, who is currently undergoing intensive rehab from a particularly nasty habit.
Santa, it would appear, has finally admitted that the cause to his overweight is his addiction to Jewish Hanukkah foods like the latke and the traditional jelly donuts.
While rabbis around the world are gratified that Santa eats kosher on Hanukkah, Pope Benedict XIII has thrown a tantrum when he heard the news. According to Wally News local contact in Vatican City, the Holy Chair was heard screaming, cursing in German, and occasionally sucking on his thumb.
The Holy Chair is outraged because Santa is our saint. We made him. We published him. We made him a star, and we cashed in on the merchandising. That he eats Jewish food calls for a thorough investigation, probably conducted by the Spanish Inquisition.
Bishop, the Inquisition has been banned for centuries.
Well, it's about time we unbanned them then. Even foreign trolls aren't banned forever, you know.
Meanwhile, as Santa is not allowed out of the Betty Rockford Center, it is unclear who will steer his sled and bring presents on Christmas Eve.
Lesbian Hollywood starlet Ellen DeGeneres tried to volunteer for the part, but was turned down by aghast church authorities.
It's not because she's a woman, or because she's a lesbian. We would never condone discrimination based on mortal sins. I meant different views. However, we were relieved to discover that Miss Degenerate does not have a sled driving license. What kind of message would it be if a female lesbian Santa drove without a license?
The bishop added that the Holy Chair considers several other applications, such as Dog, one of the 7 dwarfs in Snow White. After all, he's just as fat and jolly.
In a stunning bust, a police investigation that lasted 18 months covered 14 countries and involved the FBI, CIA, KGB, DIA, DEA, FDA, FAA, NBA, MHO, JKA, KOK, 4X17A, and other organizations around the world has come to a dramatic conclusion as the infamous drug cartel, the Reindeers, were apprehended at an undisclosed airport this afternoon.
FBI spokesman J. Edgar Vacuum told Wally News that cartel boss one Rudy Rednose and his 8 followers were caught red-handed pulling a sled full of all kinds of contraband, most made in China.
According to Mr. Vacuum, the drug cartel had a unique distribution method. Using a specialized aerial vehicle, the gang is said to have been delivering their drug through chimney openings and other such outlets in roofs.
The drug, known on the street as merriment, is said to induce happiness in people, especially young children, who are said to be particularly susceptible. Also, it appears to induce hallucinations such as seeing fat men in red suits and flying animals.
Fortunately, this bust ensures that there will be no merriment this Christmas, and you are safely ensured to be depressed as befitting the longest night of the year.
One of the 8 followers, known by his street name Dasher, told Wally News reporter on the phone that it has nothing to do with him.
It's all Rory's fault. He's always dragging us into things and we're just following because of the straps.
This has been the Christmas special of Wally News TV. Remember, Wally News does not care about the rating, which is why we always bring you 100% real, proven facts. Merry Christmas.